Hey guys, so I wanted to go over my 124017. Kind of by request. The guys wanted me to do a video on YouTube with the links in the description for the parts and stuff that I use. So I will add the links to the description before I post this one. It's the gear mod that I did on this seems to be working very well. I'm gonna take it out this weekend for some long speed runs to see what I can actually get out of it top speed. I've done some practice runs and tested temps and stuff like that over the last few days, and everything works perfect. So we will see this weekend, and I'll probably post another video up of some of the runs and what my top speeds were for the weekend. But I wanted to go over. I'll go over now real one more time on what mods I've done to it and stuff like that. The biggest one is the 32 pitch mod for the gearing. I ended up going with a slipper clutch setup in this one, and with that slipper clutch, I was able to get a 39 tooth Traxxas spur gear on it that is designed for the TRX4. The only issue that you guys will have, and I don't know if it's an issue. It's not an issue for me because I don't have to go really gear it any lower. If you make the jump to a 540 size can motor like I did, then the smallest pinion you can run on it for clearance purposes is a 20 tooth. So I'm running everything 20 tooth and above. It would be better also if you don't use the 5mm bore pinions. The hub on them is a little bit too big, and I think it'll cause you to have some distance issues with the spur gear. I have ordered and special ordered some that only use the 1/8 bore, and all of them work perfect. They fit right in, they mesh up fine and everything. Again, like I said though, you're only going to be able to do 20 tooth pinions and above. To get down to the 19s and the smaller stuff, I can do it with my 380 size motor, but that's it. And some of that is also, I think you're also, once you try to go above that, you're going to have some clearance issues. So you can go either way with that if you want. Because I know the car comes with a 380 size. I just chose because I'm practicing and getting used to doing speed runs. I ended up going with the 540 size motor. So as far as motor wise goes, I'm running a Surpass Hobby censored 4.5 turn. So, and it's quite a bit of power in this car. It's rated at 7,800 kV, which is overkill for this car, but it's the motor I decided to go with because I want to see what the full potential of it is. And I also went to a Hobbywing, the 10BL 120 ESC, because the car that I got originally came with the ESC that wouldn't run 3S, and I want to be able to run this on 2S and 3S. So, also as far as mods go, I went with the aluminum wing mount just for some rigidity in the back of the car. The plastic mounts were flopping around quite a bit. Went to an adjustable motor mount, so I've got adjustment on the motor mount now, so I can go up. I think right now I've got pinion gears up to 26 tooth. So if I got to go above that, I'll have to see what I can do. I can order more gears. I just need to make sure that clearance wise and stuff, everything's going to be okay. I went to the aluminum 3-piece deck for the second deck. And the main reason why I went to that is because I can just pull the back end of it off to do pinion changes when I want to do pinion changes. I ended up purchasing 2 of those top deck lids because one of the problems that I ran into was that the spur gear, the 32 tooth spur gear, was 32 pitch spur gear, was rubbing just a tiny bit on the top of the case cover here. So all I did was took the front and back set and cut them off to make spacers to go in between here to lift the top deck up like 2 millimeters, and now it's been perfect. And I kind of wanted to, I probably would have ran it with just the front and the back on it like that to see how it would have done, but I wanted to keep the strength across the center of the chassis. So I ended up just using them as spacers and adding a full top deck lid, so that way it looks like it's factory and everything like it was. The other thing I did was the aluminum steering arms on the front. That was just for strength. Other videos I watched, a lot of guys were breaking them, so I went with the aluminum. They recommended going with the aluminum for strength, so that's what I did. I did, and I almost want to say that this is a must. Do the aluminum hubs for the wheels, because the plastic ones are going to wear out pretty quick on you, and these you can really lock down tight. So if you're running high speeds with a car, this is a much better way to go, and you can get them on Amazon. Don't get the 5mm ones; they won't fit; they're too big. They've got a set specifically for the WL Toys that comes with an extra set of CVDs and a set of dog bones. For like $13. It's worth the money, because that way you get the right hex hubs that fit correctly, and you get an extra set of dog bones and an extra set of CVDs, because you're going to need them. I've got multiple sets of CVDs now at this point, because I run them front and rear. And you're going to bend them. It's just like one of the things with this car. Other than that, not too many other mods. I mean, I went through and packed the diffs with grease and did all the maintenance stuff on it that they say to do before you start running the car from the other videos. There's a ton of other videos on that, so I won't get into breaking down the diffs and all that. I mean, it's pretty easy to do. I did change the shock oil in it to 60 weight shock oil. I added the droop screw so I could lower it down some. And that's really about it, except for the extensions on the sides. I 3D printed myself. And the main reason why I put these on the sides was so I could run some dual lock on the sides to lock the body down. And then I 3D printed the splitter on the front and the diffuser on the back. And that's really about it. I did change out, like, pretty much all the electronics were changed out of it. I'm running this on my Radiolink RC4GS V3, and I really, really like it, because I can use the EPA to dial the speed control back a little bit for when I'm racing at the track and stuff. And some of those features are just nice to have, to where I don't have to like readjust everything with the program card for the speed control. So, and I am running the 7 FG in this one. So it has the telemetry. So it gives me my battery voltage on the screen of the transmitter, which is kind of nice. I've got the R6 FG in one of my other cars, and the only feature it doesn't have is that telemetry. But it works fine otherwise. Let's see. I don't know what else I need to go over. Like I says, I will put all the other thing that I'm running on it is contact foams all the way around. And I'll put the link to the foam tires I'm running in the description also. Other than that though, I haven't really changed too much else on it. So that's about it. Like I says, I'll put the description for the parts in the, or I'll put the links to the description. I'll put the links to the parts in the description of everything that I bought. Some of the stuff I bought at my local hobby shop, and some of the stuff I bought at Amazon. But I think if you really wanted to, you could get everything on Amazon. I will post another video this weekend. Once I'm out and able to set up my GoPro and stuff, I'll try to get some uh, video of the passes at full speed. I'm still getting used to doing the camera stuff and all that for these videos, so bear with me a little bit on that. But I got a harness that I can wear, so I'm hoping it's going to work the way I want it to and make things a little bit easier. So I will end this video here. Like I said, the car is running great right now, and I really like the 32 pitch spur gear on it. It seems to run a lot smoother, and it doesn't want to pull left or right like it did when I was running the Mod 1 gearing mod in it. I really, the Mod 1 gearing setup for me was kind of short-lived because I just really didn't like the way that it ran. This car, a lot of cars that are this size really aren't designed to run Mod 1 gearing in them. And that's probably why they didn't put them in them from the beginning. So other than that, like I said, I'll get some passes hopefully of it up this weekend and show you how it's doing and go from there. I'm probably still going to make some other minor changes. Right now I'm running a 20 tooth pinion on it. I don't know if that's what I'm going to stay with. Going to depend on what baseline speeds are with this pinion on it, and then I'll probably start going up with it from there. So I got options all the way up to a 25 at this point. And if I need to go bigger, I'll order. I think I can get all the way up to into the 30s. With the gears I'm using. I'm using the Arma gears, and there's a couple of Traxxas gears I purchased, and a couple of Robinson Racing gears. So I'm just gonna, if I need to go up, I'll order more and go up. So I will talk to you guys later on this weekend, hopefully, with good news that I didn't crash the car or destroy it or anything. And I'll put a link, like it says, of everything that I've got in the car up to this point in the description. So we will talk to you guys later. And hopefully if you guys find something that's useful in this, you guys will like and subscribe the video. I'm still trying to build my channel up. It doesn't have a lot of viewers and stuff and subscribers and stuff like that on it. I'm hoping to be able to get something done to where I can build the channel some and get some more looks and likes and stuff on it. So we will talk to you guys later.